Jingle cones are an integral part of the jingle dress dance, a medicine dance that originated with the Ojibwe or Anishinaabe people. The original jingle cones were made out of hand-rolled, chewing tobacco can lids. But nowadays, all jingle cone manufacturing occurs overseas in countries like Taiwan and Indonesia. This means that recent tariffs from United States President Donald Trump have impacted how much it costs to bring these cones into the United States and make their way onto medicine dresses.
Lake of the Woods, this is like the home of the jingle dress where the stories and the creation, everything came out of. So making jingle dresses here is essential for my business.
Sharona Crane is a First Nations Ojibwe artist based in Ontario, Canada, who creates unique jingle dresses and other pieces of regalia for her brand Zaze Gakwe. Crane has to get her jingle cones and other items from the United States into Canada. So after they've already been shipped and subject to tariffs when getting into the United States, they're subject to even more costs.
So buying jingles is absolute, I cannot get around it, but the jingles now are $56 per 100 rolled bag.
Since taking office in January, President Donald Trump has rolled out various new tariffs on imported goods, including broad tariffs on products from Taiwan, China, India, and Indonesia, and the removal of de minimis exemptions on shipments from Canada into the United States.
I would honestly say probably before the tariffs, about 80% of it was coming from the US. Fancy fabrics, like I had a direct contact in one of the warehouses in the LA Fashion District where I would order a lot of fabric from, and I completely had to stop that. Like it wasn't worth it anymore.
The move has been done in an effort to try to get United States-based companies to bring their manufacturing back into the United States, but experts warn that that could take 2 to 4 years to actually happen, leaving small businesses to deal with tariffs on imported goods in the meantime.
We import from the Czech Republic. We also import from China and India and other various places over the years, but those are our kind of main sources for beads.
Beth Simmons is the owner of Shipwreck Beads, a major supplier of beads on the West Coast based in Lacey, Washington, but also one that frequently travels to powwows.
Every time we import a shipment, we get an additional 10%, and now I think it's going to 15% bill from the customs brokerage when we do the import. So some of our manufacturers have really been trying to partner with us to make sure that it is not hitting our customers too greatly, and that has helped. We also have a lot of stock on the shelf, and so we have been able to absorb some of those increases in the tariffs, but we have had to take some price increases. We're trying to make them as little as possible, but we still have to be able to pay for the beads. And pay all of our employees. We're hopeful that the situation is resolved sometime in the next year and that it won't be a thing moving forward. But we have to keep the lights on between now and then.
And one of the only ways to relieve pressure from small businesses is for them to raise their prices.
With those kinds of prices, there's even fewer people that can afford them. Like, I do feel bad, but there's nothing that I can do without keeping... I don't know. I got to keep my lights on too. And it sucks. And it's not because I'm not trying to take advantage of people. That's just how much things cost. Yeah, those tariffs, they lack of a better word, they suck. They suck.
For ICT from Oceti Shikoe Homelands, I'm Amelia Schafer.